Hello Earth signs, thank you for joining me. Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I've decided to do these readings looking at the current planetary activity and how it affects each of the elemental zodiac signs. So for yourself, Earth signs, you are Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Now, as we probably do or don't know, but there are currently 4 major planets retrograde in the skies, in the universe, which are Pluto, Jupiter, Venus and Saturn. Now, Mercury joins them fully on June the 18th, but we're already feeling the pre-retrograde shadow of Mercury, which started on June the 2nd, so that energy is already making itself felt. Now, on top of all of that, June the 5th, we have the strawberry full moon in Sagittarius. Now, alongside of that, it will be a preamble lunar eclipse on June the 5th, Friday the 5th. And that means it's not a full lunar eclipse, but it means that the moon will be passing through the north shadow of the Earth. So not a total eclipse, and it won't look that much different, probably a slightly tinge of a pink according to where you are on the planet looking at this lunar eclipse, this full moon. So now, how will all of this activity affect yourself, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn? So let's have a look. I've done a pre-shuffle, so this is just a final shuffle on camera, and we'll just, whoops a daisy, that's gone wrong, hasn't it? So let me just do that cut again. Quite a large pack. There we go. To be handling. My hands aren't quite big enough. So we're looking at current energy, challenges, outcome, message from the universe, and then a further clarifying message there. So now we'll just do a final shuffle of the Wheel of the Year Tarot. The cards I've already put down are the angelic Reiki cards, tarot cards. Right. So look, I think the cards are wanting to speak to you, Earth signs. So let's have a look how all of this planetary activity is affecting you currently, and the energies that are coming in. So your current energies, Earth signs, is you are Queen of Earth, Queen of Earth, Queen of Pentacles. I'm looking at a person. This is somebody that's thoughtful, very creative, warm, sensible, very good with money, very good at earning money, managing money. So, but the energy of this card, as it says here, is about making time for those around you, and it's about taking a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So that's the energy of this. So here you are, you've come out right out at the heart of your reading, Earth signs. So Queen of Earth, that's lovely. So make time for those around you. All right, deal with any challenges in a kind and understanding way. So right, and the clarifier for this is the Five of Wands, and this is about conflict. And it can be inner conflict or external conflict. There's something happening around you that is creating some conflict. So probably that's why the Queen of Earth card has come out, and because this is about taking a sensible approach in your dealings with those around you. And it says here, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So there are challenges around you at this time, Earth signs. It will be different for each one of you, so take it how it resonates with you. But there's some sort of conflict that you're having to deal with at this time. So it's just take a step back and look at how you can approach this conflict. As I say, it can be inner conflict. I've got a feeling it's probably external conflict around you that you're having to deal with and manage at this time. The challenges for you are Queen of Water. This is Queen of Cups. And as a person, so this is another Queen card, person card. So the person, the Queen of Water, is tender-hearted, she's empathetic, she's patient, and she's loving. Beautiful energy, wears her heart on her sleeve, very sensitive. As an energy, this is about relationships developing to a new level, and it's also about trusting your intuition. The water sign is a very psychic, intuitive sign. So trust your intuition, care for yourself as well as caring for others. But this is a challenge. So this is in the challenge position. So with your heart, with your beautiful nature, having to deal with this current conflict that's going on around you. All right. So the heart center of you, earth signs, it's going to prove a bit of a challenge when you're dealing with the external conflict. And then we have justice. So this is about balancing. This is about trying to achieve balance, justice being seen to be done, making just and fair decisions, whether that's yourself or whether that's what's going on around you, earth signs. But it's about justice. It's about scales being balanced. It's about things being fair, activities, energies. When you're dealing with others, there's got to be a fairness, and I feel because you have come out of the Queen of Water, and this is to do with relationships. It's about being the fairness in relationships, just and fair energies between yourself and others, earth sign. Take it how it resonates with you. It could be different for each one of you. So the outcome, we've got the Five of Earth, so another earth sign, another earth card, Five of Pentacles. Now this is when we're a bit worried about money, when we're fearful, when we're feeling left out in the cold about something. So we're worried about money, but it's saying to have the wisdom to accept help from others. It can sometimes mean about uncertain self-employment. It can be about that. So a little bit of fear around that. But as I say, it can feel a bit like we're on our own. We're trying to work things out on our own, feeling a bit isolated and left out in the cold. So it's that sort of an energy. Doesn't mean to say that you are, but it's that fear around surrounding money, employment, etc. So, anybody who's offering any help and support and advice, this card is saying, do accept genuine help that's being offered by others. And yes, the Two of Pentacles, so that's saying it's a need for balance. There's a need for balance in this situation, whatever it means for you. There's a need to achieve balance. So advice from the universe, strength. So Archangel Ariel. Now this is about inner strength. Release any harsh judgments, either about yourself or about others. Build up that inner strength that you have, earth signs. And it's about forgiveness and compassion as well. Now whether that's forgiving yourself and being compassionate to yourself or to others, whatever it means to you, earth signs. But this is about strength, and this is from the universe. So the universe is sending you lots of extra strength now going forward as you manifest your new reality. So this is the Magician card, and the Magician brings all the energies of the Wands, the Cups, the Pentacles and the Swords all together. They're able to manifest what it is they want. And you're able to do this, Earth sign. You're going to have the strength, the ability and the energy to do this, to manifest a new reality going forward, whatever it means for you. And then the other bit of advice from the universe, we've got the Four of Earth. Sorry, beg your pardon, Earth signs, getting my tongue twisted. The Four of Air. This is the Four of Swords in ordinary tarot, and this means it's time to rest or take a vacation. It's time to have time out. So it may be about the need to allow more time before making a decision, for example. So again, having time out, having a break, thinking about things. Meditation could provide answers for you at this time. So time out, have a break, take a rest, and think about things, especially if you're in a position where you've got to make a decision perhaps, then it's important to take time out and have a think about things before making any final decisions. And then we have the Ten of Swords as a clarifier. Now, the Ten of Swords means that you've been through, it has been a very difficult time. There's been a very difficult situation around you. That's coming to an end. So in ordinary tarot, you will often see, traditionally, you see the figure line on the ground with the swords sticking in the figure's back. But then the swords are ready to lift. So it's the end of a painful situation. The picture on this card shows the woman at a graveside, very, very sad, and all the swords around, the moon's out. But this is saying, often the swords are about what's happening in your mind. It can be about conflict in your mind, painful thoughts going over and over in your mind, thinking about things very deeply, things that have been difficult. This is saying this is all going to lift. It's all going to lift, and that's why you need to have this time of rest. Take time out, have a break from things, and wait for these swords to lift. It is the end, and the end is coming of a difficult situation. So bear with it, stay with it, Earth signs. It's not going to last forever. All right, so just as a quick summary, we have all of this planetary activity, lots of major planets going retrograde, the strawberry full moon in Sagittarius, and the preamble lunar eclipse coming shortly. Now, the strawberry full moon in Sagittarius, the sign of Sagittarius is a fire sign, very passionate go-getter sign, very independent thinker, very creative, doesn't sit on the sidelines, likes to get on with things, likes to get cracking, likes movement, doesn't like stagnation, likes movement. So that energy is connected to this full moon. And I can see that in this reading when you've got the Queen of Earth, but there's a need to deal with some form of conflict. All right. And there's the Queen of Water, the Queen of Cups, the need to have balance with energies around you or with others, when dealing with others around you. There's fair and just decisions. There needs to be balance. And then the Five of Earth, which is being a bit fearful about money and income and perhaps self-employment, and a need to get balance. But you've got great strength, and there's great strength coming down for you. And as the magician, you're going to be able to manifest and create a new reality going forward. So time to take a break, have a rest, think about things, and just remember that this difficult situation is coming to an end. All right, and that's what all of this planetary activity is bringing in for you, Earth signs. So that's lovely. So a combination of positivity and also just having to deal with some residue of what's happening. And when planets go retrograde, that's sometimes what they do. They force us to take a step back and look at the challenges that are going on around us and help us to then look at things more clearly and make decisions about how we're going to change things and move forward. I'm going to leave it there, Earthlines. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Thank you for joining me. If you have enjoyed it, if you could please press the like and subscribe button, which is free. But you will then be notified of any future readings coming forward. Thank you very much for joining me, Earth Signs. Take care going forward. Bye-bye.